So this is actually going to be oh, excuse me. Good morning. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. Okay, so this is actually going to be quite a quick update because not much has happened. But I finished off pretty much everything I need to do on Now V. So all the things that were sort of in our way, sort of slowing us down, have been done. So, as you can see, our lab has 4 legendary prod modules on it. And as you can see, it's gone up to 330%. So, the default level is 23, and we put it up above 300%, which is awesome. So I wasn't sure about that, decided to throw it in, and it's great. And I did that for all of the labs, which means we are now missing 1,600 legendary prod modules. So we are producing them, but we're producing them very slowly. So that'll take a while for these guys to fully get up and running. So I'm going to show you a little bit of stuff that I've done recently. So this is where I'm producing the captive biter spawners. Nothing really special. I moved this guy down here and I moved this one over there. Just actually double check. Okay, so these guys are still captured. They've still got the thingamybobs going into them. Just wanted to double check. I set up these sweet little things over here, basically a rocket silo and chucking in some, whatchamacallits, to get the rocket going, surrounded by 6 captive biter spawners. They're continuously fed bioflux, no matter what. And I just realized I need to put this here as well. Because without that, there would be a problem, and eventually these guys would just get full of this crap. So yeah. But other than that, hopefully I didn't mess up any of those inserters. I don't think I did. Yeah, so basically what these guys do is they just sit in there forever, and as you can see, they don't spoil when they're inside the captive biter spawner, which is awesome. So then we've got our rockets, and it reads the orbital requests, and it uses them to set the filter on these inserters. So if there's ever an orbital request for biter eggs, all these inserters turn on. Sometimes you end up a little bit extra, and the extra will eventually go off. But the biter eggs, when they the spore result is an actual biter, and since I got biters turned off, we don't need to worry about that, so they'll just disappear. It's only this bioflux that spoils and ends up putting spoilage inside the machines. So yeah, so basically our DSM machine is, I've upped it to 2k biter eggs. These ones are all going to spoil and disappear, so that's what it is. But yeah, as soon as it gets back, it's instantly going to request 2k biter eggs. And of course, I've upgraded each of these labs to have legendary prod modules. So each of them is productivity plus 200%, which means that Prometheum science is quite awesome at the moment. It's still blocking us, but yeah, we're probably producing more of that science than we are. I mean, over the last hour, we've averaged 409 per minute. Obviously, last 10 minutes we've done nothing. We can see here, yeah, average over an hour, we do a huge amount very, very quickly. Over 10 hours, I think this is when we started, so it's a little bit hard to judge where we started, but this was the last spike with the legendary prod modules. So yeah, that's pretty intense, that's pretty awesome. So really it's the agricultural science which is stopping us from just really piling on this research, but I'm not too worried. The agricultural science is going to be a major pain in the ass. What we really do need to do over there is we need to get some overgrowth soil, which means I need to start transporting biter eggs over to Gleba. Which, I mean, now that I've got these rockets, I could probably do it. So I'll probably set up one of those set up a rocket to transport biter eggs over to Gleba and then start building that overgrowth thing. In other news, let's go ahead and have a look at the legendary prod mod build because I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy. So what we're doing is I was transferring the biter eggs across here. I stopped doing that because that was annoying. Instead, what we're doing is we're requesting 1,000 of this stuff. Where is it? The thingamybobs. And then we just got little setups here. So basically, this just keeps continuously building biter eggs, and the biter eggs go straight into a recycler. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if we get any uncommon biter eggs, we recycle them here. If we get any rare biter eggs, we recycle them there. We're only interested in epic or legendary biter eggs, and this is the only way to get them, is just by mass recycling. And I did the math. It takes just over 4,000 normal biter eggs to get one epic biter egg. And the only way, it's actually running at the moment, that's nice, is we actually got 3 of them. So we are really producing quite a lot of these. Maybe I got my math wrong, because it seems like we got way too many biter eggs. And these guys are producing, like, it takes quite a long time. I don't know how my math is working, but I could have sworn it was 4,001. Maybe something is adjusting that. Anyway, we're actually running out of these modules. Epic Prod 2s. That's a new one. Epic Prod 1s. We're churning them out a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe it's a good idea to add more of these machines, because we actually got backed up. We're already backed up on these guys. Wow, that's awesome. We're backed up on these because, yeah, getting the legendary biter eggs is very, very difficult. You either have to get a double jump on this rare machine or a triple jump on this one, which is very unlikely, or we basically destroy the epic prod module. And you need a 25% chance of quality up, but this also returns 25% of the total ingredients. And if we have a look at the ingredients, the chance of one of those ingredients being the biter egg is very slim. So, yeah, I'd say we only get a biter egg back a quarter of the time, and there's a quarter of a chance that it gets upgraded. So yeah, the odds are not great. So this machine is actually finished 40 products, which is pretty impressive. This one's finished 106. That, I don't know, actually. How the hell are we getting so many legendary? I'm pretty sure my math is wrong. I feel like my math should be right, but a 4,000 to 1 ratio for the epic biter eggs, and yet we have so many. I mean, we're not making that many in here, so my math must be wrong. The way I did my math is, for each biter egg, you chuck it in here, you got a 25% chance that you get something, because on average it returns a quarter of the results, and from then on you get a 25% chance that it gets upgraded in quality. So yeah, so that's 25% of a 25%, which is like 6%, and then you do that for every stage. So you do that again here, and you do that again here, and you get 1 in 4,000. Which is, yes, it's very, very low. Very, very low. So, yes, it's quite annoying and it's quite low, but it seems to be still producing quite a few of them, so my math must be wrong. But, anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the only update that I wanted to give. It's a very... it's going to be a very short video today, but... you know, it's all good. I don't really mind too much. Yep. I just want to really show off this prod module setup. Because here's the thing. It's going to be a while before I get the Volcanus base going. And that's really all we have left. I mean, we really don't need anything else on this planet. I mean, I could concrete this. And I could concrete this. But that's it. Like... Oh, and I can concrete this. I've only done concreting on 3 sciences. I've still got 3 more to go. There might be some other stuff we could do legendary, but the last thing I was thinking about doing legendary is these biter spawners. But all they give you is more speed, and I could just copy and paste this. I assume if it gives you... I assume these biter spawners, if they give you more speed, then they probably consume more bioflux. My window is open, so if it's a little bit more noisy, then that is why. But I just love the clean air. And now something is making noise, so maybe I should shut my window. It's not going to be a long video anyway. Ooh, we got some agricultural science. And we actually have some of this backed up, so I'm going to switch that on for a while. And we should be seeing... Oh, see, the science is going to go down quite a bit. Because, of course, not all of these labs have the Prometheum science, and it's going to take a while for the agricultural to get around to all of them. Actually, I think maybe they all have the Prometheum. We've got quite a lot of Prometheum going on in here. It's very hard to judge how much Prometheum science you have, because you could have thousands just sitting in the labs, and these things will all be empty, and they're just like, oh, I'm out. But you're not out, you're doing good. So this is the one we need to get to plus 440% bullet damage. It is 65 million. So yeah, I think we did the math on that last time. The result is going to take a while, so that's fine. Look over here. Of course, we got no legendary prod modules, but that'll take a while, but I'm definitely committed to putting them in every single lab. And since we have discovered that 300% is not the cap, it's still worth putting them in every single lab. We're never going to cap out that prod bonus, which is awesome. I still got to double check these. Not that I distrust people making the comments, but I like to be sure of everything for myself. So once we get Volcano science, we're going to push this research through the stratosphere, and then we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update for today. I did something up here. Oh yeah, I already did batteries. Batteries were very, very slow, and when I sent the extra supplies over to Volcanus in preparation of the Megabase, batteries started to fall over, so I redid this setup with cryogenic plants and prod modules. So now we are no longer running out of... And will you believe it? This thing is still going. 23k, but of course that's going to last till the end of the world. So yeah, that's probably never going to run out now with our mining productivity. So yeah, let's just talk about. We already kind of talked about Volcanus, so I really don't think there's too much to talk about here. Probably going to make a main base over here, have a rail system, tap some things. Fusion power, we are definitely going to be doing fusion power for this base. I think when it comes to mega bases, when it comes to 5k SPM, you just do fusion power. I could do solar, but space is kind of a little bit iffy. What is the quality? So this goes up to 60 to 150. This goes up to pretty much the same amount. Well, the legendary actually goes up a bit more. That's 6 times instead of 2.5. But this is 2.5. This is 2.5. So they are pretty good. I mean, 2.5 times as much power. We could probably make it work on Volcanus if we started making legendary versions of these. And I've got all of these already in the quality base. The only thing I'm missing is batteries. And batteries are... Well, how do you make batteries? Iron, copper, and... So we could make those very easily. We could make all of these very easily. Having said that, I'm not going to. A, because you need a lot of them. And... yeah, making a lot of anything with quality is very slow. So... And B, I mean, we already got fusion. The fusion is through the roof. We're producing more than enough fusion. We could just send a ship over there saying, pick up 200 of these, pick up some thingy-bob, and boom, 5 gigawatts. We'll just do 5 gigawatts. Why the hell not? Why not just do 5 gigawatts? We can just lay it down wherever we want. So yeah. Okay, are we going to be able to do this research? We're out of the agriculture. There might still be some agricultural spinning around down here. It does take a while to get through the... We got a little bit, so... Estimated time, 2 minutes 13. It's ticking up. It's slowly ticking up. Okay, you know what? We're gonna push it off. We'll wait for the next load of agricultural. So that's why I got that alert. So when agricultural science pops up, I can switch this science back into the front row. And then I can, when the agricultural science dries up, I can switch it back. And I sort of keep that research ticking over. And if we have a look, how was 221k? Because I was waiting to get the next level of rocket part productivity, and I think I was up to 300k at the time, but then we started doing this, and of course this started draining our cryogenic science back. You know what? I'm a freaking idiot. This needs 389,000 science, and we've only got 221k, but I'm forgetting all of the prod modules. Like, this is like, this, how much this is probably gets up to like 1 million when we actually take that into account. So, yeah, okay. No, not this one. Screw that one. That one. We'll chuck that one in. We'll chuck that one in there. I mean, rocket productivity is kind of like mining productivity at the moment. It really doesn't matter. But we can get up to 200% or something like that. And then we can just say, okay, we're done. We're done. It's all beautiful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my update. And next, I think, oh yeah, there's pretty much nothing left on Nalvis. Pretty much nothing left. So this is a nice quick update video. Look at this guy still going. 58k. This is one of the first mining outposts I created for iron. Well, technically the first was over there, and that one completely dried up, but this was like the second or something. So yeah, that one's just going to go forever. This one finally died. Okay, that's interesting. We can get rid of that. Send the spiders over here to clean that up. And do a little bit of a cleanup job here. Very carefully, because we don't want to accidentally destroy anything. And then we just do this. And that's it. That has cleaned that up, and we'll leave the radar installation there. Did I send 2 groups of robots over there? I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. These guys just did not want to move for some reason. Oh. So here we go. And it's that easy to clean up a mining outpost. You just send the Spidertrons over, and everything is just beautiful, and it's like it never existed. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you. This one's going okay. I think it's the coal. The coal is actually backed up on Epic Coal, which is absolutely incredible. I'm not going to fix this. I could put another feedback loop so we back up on Legendary, but who really needs that? Oh, copper is backed up on Epic as well. That's awesome. It's only the iron which is still going through, and it's still actually using up this stuff, but everything else is backed up on Epic and blah, 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 blah. I could do it, but yeah, I mean, do I really? Ooh, we got some of that stuff. Okay, so we send that one back in, and we'll finish that one off nice and quickly. And that's going to take 1 million years for us to chip away at all those legendary prod modules. So we'll just let it go in the background, and we won't worry about it too much. The good thing about the upgrading of the modules, which I did using an upgrade planner. I haven't got the upgrade planner anymore, but you can do it using an up. Actually, I didn't do it using an upgrade panel. I just copied and pasted and just shift-clicked. But the good thing about doing that is that this one, for example, it hasn't removed the old prod modules. They're still there, and they're still giving benefit to this build, which is really, really awesome. So, yes. That's pretty much it. Now V's is done. Yeah, in terms of buildings that we need to build for our final signs, now V's is done. And we aren't currently doing... I think some of our signs is possibly backed up. No, this one's going. This one's... I think purple is backed up. But yeah, I mean, even if purple ticks over, purple was like 7 gigawatts. So we're not in trouble. If every single science was running all at once, we might be in trouble. But we were running this. And this is every single science bar purple. And it's still going strong. So I think we're fine. Yeah. So it's pretty much going to be... next video is all going to be on Volcanus. And I had to build some more storage chests because we were running out of space. But yeah, we've pretty much got all of these sorted out. And I don't think I'm going to use anything legendary on Volcanus. Legendary prod modules, not necessary. Just who gives a crap? Don't really need them. Nah, Volcanus is too easy, so we don't need any of that sort of stuff. But we just do need all these supplies so I could really build stuff. I might start... Maybe I'll create like a Megabase rocket, which sends over specific stuff like... But then again, all we need is a few assemblers, like building... well, here's a look. We've already got all of this stuff. And we already got substations. We kind of need more substations. I'm going to put substations in here as well. Substations in here. 50. I'm going to put just basically everything that I kind of want for the Megabase in this one thing. Send some rail signals over, might as well. Because I'll put a bunch of this in. Do I want to put lava on the train? That's a very interesting question. I'm assuming the answer is no. But I'll grab some fluid wagons anyway, and then... 1,000... So we're starting to get into the realm of... just sending over the actual things instead of the raw ingredients, but... Do I already have these steel chests? I don't think I do. But yeah, we'll get them all. We'll get them all. Might as well get 100 of these. We might need them for Volcanus. We'll probably need them for other places. We'll get 50 of these. And this is already covered, this is already covered, this is already covered, this is already covered. Some of these. Of course we need these pump jacks. Yeah. That's pretty much it. We'll need some fusion power as well, but I'll make that a manual. We'll do that all very manually. But this has updated all of our supply ships. So now suddenly it's going to be requesting all of this extra stuff to put in the rocket. And technically it's only going to have one lot, but the actual planet is requesting 10 lots, so it'll take about 10 trips to fulfill all of these requests. Yeah. 1.3k rocket fuel. Okay. That's not good. That's requesting way too much rocket fuel. Let's put a, we need to, do this. so that the caching of rocket fuel is actually helping. Really need to update those speed modules as well. But yeah, that will greatly reduce that request. Or it should greatly reduce that request. And then these are literally just because these are full. So we'll do you there, and we'll do you there. And those requests should disappear. Yeah, there we go. They're just going down the toilet. And then we are requesting it. That's what, fine, it's whatever. It is whatever. We will just deal with it. Okay. That's a huge amount of everything. I may have gone overboard, but you know what? It's fine. We may need to put down some more storage chests to cope with the requests that we are getting. Where's a good place to put them? Right here. I feel like put down some more storage chests. That way, this base is not going to overflow, because it was definitely starting to overflow before. Yeah, so when we go Megabase, we go hard on the Megabase. And when we start going over to Gleba or Fulgora, all we need to do is we go over to our little combinator, wherever it is. And we've already got this stuff, and we just say boom times 10. And then suddenly we have a Megabase level quantity of goods that automatically get sent over to our base. It is awesome. So, we're going to finish that off there, and we are going to be, next base is going to be Volcanus. So, yeah, that's going to be it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.